You are better than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd is the best fighter in his era, and I feel like I'm the best fighter.
It's hard. Crawford's very strong like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about that. He's trying to get you.
Floyd Mayweather is ramping up the fire as he was seen approaching Terence Crawford. He has publicly demanded a fight with him in 2026. Mayweather, who hasn't fought professionally since 2017, entered the public arena, confronting Crawford and asserting his claim to one more mega fight. The revelation has already sparked intrigue among boxing commentators and fans, putting two eras of brilliance on a collision path for one of the sport's most anticipated spectacles.
Yo, yeah, so he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
When asked to compare himself to Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford did not mince words. He openly denied it, declaring, "Floyd was the finest of his time. I am the finest of my era. There is no use in comparing me to Floyd or Floyd to me." After dominating Canelo, Crawford reiterated that his journey and legacy should be judged on their own merits, not in the shadow of Mayweather.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going up that much.
Now,
while many commentators dispute who is superior, Crawford believes comparisons diminish the individuality of each fighter's path. His stance plainly respects Mayweather, but evaluating him by someone else's standards is not how he wants to be remembered in history.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever... Keep it real, boss. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
But you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll be this, that. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Crawford weighs 420 pounds, has won unchallenged titles in several weight classes, and has ascended to challenge champions in higher divisions. Crawford has left his mark on numerous weight classes with exceptional defense, power, and ring knowledge. Mayweather may have dominated his era, but Crawford's accomplishments and performances call for comparisons.
Definitely one of the greatest. He's done shit that Floyd Mayweather ain't done.
Like what?
Like what?
The audience that don't know.
He is a two-time undisputed champion. Floyd wasn't a one-time undisputed champion. So he has all the belts in one division and then moved up and got all the belts in another division. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of boxing.
Yes, and he beat the man.
Let's give Terence Crawford his flowers because everything he said he was going to do,
he done it.
He did.
Meanwhile, Mayweather retired undefeated at age 50. Leaving one of boxing's most polished records. He defeated champions from 5 different weight divisions, demonstrating his versatility. His defense was nearly faultless. He neutralized both heavy hitters and technical masters with equal ease. Mayweather was rarely hit clean, and he transformed fights into chess matches with great timing, tight footwork, and quick replies.
Floyd Mayweather stopped Conor McGregor in the 10th round to improve to 50-0 in what he says will be his final fight. I actually believe him this time, Max. What's his legacy?
Well, he's one of the great pure boxers who ever lived. He is never cheated himself. He always was in condition. He had no off nights. That's why he won every fight. It's one of the reasons. Not because he's one of the best to ever do it, and because he was always prepared over a very long amateur and pro career. Amazing. Another reason is he carefully selected opponents, knew when and where and when and who to fight, and basically changed the paradigm in boxing. I'll translate. He flipped the script.
I feel like everybody tries to put Bud, say he's this Hall of Fame fighter, and which he is, but only because of the two-time undisputed. Floyd never won undisputed. But how great is that accomplishment if your resume is weak? Yeah, you won undisputed, but I mean, look at the guys you fought and look how you got to that undisputed status. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Bud did all of the heavy lifting and took 3 belts from 3 champions, and then when took Earl's 1 belt, he didn't do no heavy lifting for that second undisputed title. None at all. He beat fucking, who was that, Joe Horn? Who's that guy he beat for that 1 belt, the WBO belt?
Jeff Horn.
Canelo did not spare words following his unanimous decision loss to Crawford. At the post-fight press conference, the Mexican superstar stated that he did everything he could to counter Crawford's style. They worked hard, strategized, and pushed for answers, but they couldn't crack what Crawford brought into the ring. He commended Crawford's whole skill level, claiming he possesses everything.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terrence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Crawford's trainer, Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, has publicly stated that he thinks Terrence is better than Mayweather, following Crawford's spectacular win against Canelo, which propelled him to unchallenged status in 3 weight classes. Bomac made analogies between Crawford and Mayweather. Bomac responded to Canelo's remark, stating that Crawford is significantly better than Floyd Mayweather. Bomac emphasizes Crawford's overall skill set, which includes defense, adaptability, and intelligence, suggesting Bud has outperformed Mayweather throughout his own era.
I saw you before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches, not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terrence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course he is.
Shane "Sugar" Mosley recently spoke out, claiming Crawford had the advantage over Mayweather. Mosley lauded Crawford as a more complete boxer, citing his physical bulk, longer reach, and ability to fight from both the orthodox and southpaw stances. He admits Mayweather is incredibly good and one of the greats, but believes Crawford's adaptability and power would give him an advantage in a hypothetical fight.
Who you think's better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Bob Barum, a veteran promoter who has worked with both Mayweather and Crawford, believes Crawford can beat Mayweather in his prime. Aram highlights Crawford's ambidexterity. Crawford fights both orthodox and southpaw, moving guard without losing effectiveness. This skill, according to Aram, makes him particularly difficult to prepare for because opponents train for one style and then Crawford abruptly changes angles. He also focuses on Crawford's versatility and ring IQ. Aram has seen Crawford triumph in numerous weight classes while adapting to different approaches, and he believes that Crawford's versatility, defense, intelligence, and unique switching would give him an advantage in a mythological showdown against a prime Mayweather or Canelo.
Crawford in that fight.
Why is that?
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Did something change your mind along the way? Did you have Canelo previously and reassessed
No, we never had Canelo.
No, I meant Canelo winning the fight in a percent. And did you change your mind? Or you always thought Crawford would win?
No, I never even considered it until it became a likelihood that the fight would happen. And once it was announced, I felt that Crawford would win. As a matter of fact, Terrence came over to me after a fight that we did, I think with Keyshawn Davis. And I told him, I said, it's a great fight for you. You're going to win that fight.
Why don't you think the weight will slow down his legs, not allow him to
Because I don't think he's going to put on that kind of weight. Also, I think that Crawford has a rare ability of being ambidextrous and switching from a southpaw to orthodox as the fight goes on, and that's going to befuddle.
Oscar de la Hoya has responded to suggestions that Crawford outperforms Mayweather, claiming that Mayweather has a technical and historical advantage. La Hoya noted that when Mayweather fought Canelo, he joked with him, claiming he didn't take a clean shot. He described Mayweather as a defensive, smart, and accurate boxer, while Crawford is more of a boxer-fighter. While he admires Crawford's accomplishments, de la Hoya believes that in a fight between their primes, Mayweather's technical ability would give him the win.
Canelo after the fight said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Andre Ward, the undefeated champion and boxing analyst, has also stated that Crawford is the best skilled fighter in the sport today. Ward commended Crawford's ring IQ, adaptability, and defensive expertise, stating that when Crawford fights, his timing, movement, and ability to change tactics mid-bout make him practically invincible. Crawford, according to Ward, is a player you can bet your house on in any game. He believes Crawford has quietly been the best for a long time, and that recognition for his technical prowess is long deserved.
Who's the most skilled fighter today?
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin, Boots,
Jerron, my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on is Bud, because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room or I come in the room, we start arguing about basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So skillful, yes, but this and this, it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. There's a lot of guys that talk it, but until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy, you fighting a guy you should beat. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 matchup. We don't really know what you have. You don't even really know what you have.
Roy Jones commended Crawford's versatility and ring IQ, highlighting how he adjusts in the middle of a fight, changes strategies according on who he's fighting, and makes tough opponents look outmatched. He also stated that, while Crawford has not always had the big names that other legends had early in their careers, he has begun to secure his reputation, particularly with recent top-tier performances. He does, however, suggest that longevity, the timing of peak performance versus great opponents, and the willingness to take risks are all important. According to Jones, figures like 50 demonstrate talent and consistency, but not necessarily superiority in all dimensions.
Probably in your top 10, maybe even your top 5.
Where do you rank Terrence, in your opinion?
I put him in the top 15, maybe the top 10, because he definitely had the skill of a top 5. Just that he hasn't had the opposition that some guys were able to get, and that's not his fault. He just made one of the best fighters in his weight class look like nobody. That's pretty damn good. Now he proved what we already thought. We just didn't see him against the best opposition near his weight class. See, this is the thing people don't understand. This is what I like about Bud. He reminds me of Roy. We ain't got to have the best opposition in our weight class. We want the best opposition near our weight class.
There's been discussion that maybe, Crawford and Inoue are going back and forth tussling for like pound for pound, that maybe Inoue, because of the multiple weight divisions. You're shaking your head no. Tell me why no.
Because Inoue also, when he first moved up, he lost to Donnell. Don't forget that. Bud ain't lost nobody. Moving up or down, he moved up 3 times. He lost nobody. Don't tell me he better than Bud, no.
Is Floyd Mayweather
top 5?
No, not in my book. No,
not even top 10.
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not
Maybe
top 5.
10.
He maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight. Don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand. I know you're a Floyd fan, but here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further.
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them? Best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney.
Max Kellerman provided a comprehensive analysis while comparing Terence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather, recognizing Mayweather's longer history, quickness, defense, and dominance over superior fighters. He also points out that Crawford has consistently risen to every obstacle. Kellerman claims Crawford did not avoid hazardous fights. Throughout his career, he's faced formidable opponents. In contrast to Mayweather, who Kellerman claims picked and chose some of his fights, Kellerman believes that this has a significant impact on how people interpret Crawford's legacy today.
It's wild, because if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes a difference to people.
Kellerman also stated that only Pacquiao and Crawford qualify as legitimate 4-division champions, excluding Mayweather from his view. Kellerman contends that titles should be magazine or lineal championships in order to be considered valid. He stated that Mayweather's title win over Canelo does not count as junior middleweight under that definition. Guys,
no one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that. I don't count that. Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing. And he did.
Fans are buzzing with enthusiasm. Some say Crawford, who is riding high after defeating Canelo, will outmatch Mayweather due to his youth, power, and versatility. Others feel that Mayweather's famous defense, experience, and ringcraft would keep him a difficult opponent even in a comeback. Many people regard the battle as more of a spectacle than a genuine competition. Fans enjoy debating the clash of periods. Regardless, social media is buzzing with predictions, memes, and intense debates over who will win.
Well, there you go. Now Floyd Mayweather is saying that there are discussions about him returning for another professional bout. Word on the street is Floyd could be getting paid $250 million. And they're saying the opponent, we're gonna be shocked at who it is. Now, let me tell you something. When I started hearing all that, you're gonna be shocked at there are discussions. It sounds like a little bit of taking it to the stupid. But I do believe they're taking it to the truth when it comes to Floyd Mayweather returning to the ring for $250 million. That man ain't never seen a dollar that he didn't like. So $250 million, I'm sure they could get him back in the ring to risk that undefeated record. But the thing is, against who? I sure as hell doubt it's Terence Crawford. I don't know, maybe it's Manny Pacquiao.
What are your thoughts? Would Mayweather actually have a chance against Crawford in 2026? Please share your ideas below.